Figured I'd do a little walk around, show you how it's built so far. Gonna have a couple more pieces of metal coming down from here and right around there and there to there, from in there over here to here. Little circle or square for the nose, so it'll all just kind of funnel into a nice nose. It'll look nice, hopefully. And it's my door area. That's going to be boxed in with coroplast, and right there. And the door is going to come right over it. Door is going to swing up like a lean-to. That way I can sit sideways on my seat and enjoy a meal or something, you know. And got a solar panel for the roof here. And it fits perfectly over the roof, thankfully. I just don't want to bend it too much. Let's put it over there for now, just to show you what it would look like on the roof. Oh shit, it might fall. Actually, let's put it over on that side, okay? Just pretend it was centralized a bit more, but it fits great up there. It'll help charge the battery and whatever else I want to charge. Battery's going to be under the seat. I got to get a new battery. That's a triangle battery. I want to get a rectangular square battery and a bit larger. And I'll make a little metal box for the battery, and the seat will go on top of it and just flip up. So yeah, getting in and out is a lot easy. See, I did have a bar welded right from there to there, but when I decided it was too hard to get in and I wanted my door, so that's why I did it that way. And so yeah, there's going to be a plexiglass or something windshield up here and a couple on the sides. I'll have the ones on the sides able to come out in the summer. Might put one in the back. Double tail lights, fender, new tire. I'd like to upgrade my little pivot point here. So yeah, this is full suspension. It's got suspension in the back, suspension in the front. When I turn, whichever way I'm turning, the suspension compresses. It's really great. It's all scrap metal, so nothing's really pretty. I'm going to take that backrest off and move it up a little bit too. So originally I had the seat sitting down bottom there, but I decided I'm going to put the battery under the seat. The battery's given out. It's like 2 years old or something, so it's not quite the best. Steering works great. Good off-road. Won't get as many places as a regular electric fat bike, and I'd like to upgrade these to something a little bit thicker too, because I did kind of bend it once when I hit a large pothole. But yeah, I can go uphill and stuff, and I'm gonna get it's single speed right now, and I have a beefy chain ring on my back cassette. I got an adapter, and of course it's a high torque gear right now. I'd like to put another chain ring like that up front and another chain ring like that in back. That way the chain can stay the same length and I can just switch the gears manually when I need to. Also, there's a nice little bit of clearance right now. That being said, when I go over larger bumps and stuff and bigger, you can see it's a bit higher up front than right there. When I go over like hills and stuff, when I get that kind of V, sometimes that brings up. Was thinking about getting another bottom bracket and welding it up here somewhere. That way the chain can just come down around this, go down through here and up through there. It would work, I think, but I'm not too entirely sure on that yet. If I don't need to, I won't. I still got to finish off some of the welds and stuff. Like, there's quite the gap there. I'm just going to have to add a little piece into it. probably the worst one on there. So yeah, I can get in and out easy. Foot pegs there for now. I'm going to put a set of pedals there too, hopefully. Just up here a little ways more. And that's if I don't decide to move the motor. And if I do, I can still put some kind of tensioners there to make the chain go on an L kind of. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, if I did happen to put a set of pedals up there, I'd have to put another chain ring right here, and that would not be a good idea because the bottom bracket doesn't freewheel when going forward, so the pedals would be constantly revolving if I press the throttle. So I'm going to take a bicycle crank, and cut out another sprocket and weld it around the crank and just bolt the circle of the crank on there, and so it'll just be like a sprocket, and then the pedals should reach out here. Might be a little bit offset or something, but I'll figure it out, I'm pretty sure. So that's it for now. I got a box that's going to go on the back over there, that little black box. It was on my bike before. Bike right there. Yeah, still a little bit of welding, and then I got to get some Coroplast and some plexiglass, finish it up, box it in down bottom a little bit and up top. Right now it's really comfy. The steering wheel works great. I got my throttle zip tied on there. It works really good. Hold on. I'm going to sit down on it now just to show you guys what it would look like. And, okay, I've just been sitting on that battery for now. It's not quite ideal, but getting in's easy. Put my foot over that bar, trying to scooch my body sideways, and now I'm sitting down. These are hookups for lights, by the way. This button's going to be a light, and that button, I'm not sure yet, maybe another light. My display, I kind of welded it onto a little bar here. I can see it right through the steering wheel. My throttle is just zip tied on there, and it works great. It feels awesome. So yeah, there's kind of just enough room for my head. Just a little bit more, actually. Planning on putting a couple little storage things back here on the corners, maybe. It's going to be great once it's done. Still got to finish off the welds, like I said. I just got them tacked there for now. I also got this manual odometer and speedometer. It's right there. I'm going to hook it up and probably put it right here or right here. I'm not too sure yet. I'd like to have it inside, maybe. It doesn't really matter, but figure it out. So yeah, there's still a nice bit of work left yet. The steering works great. Easier to steer when you're not stationary, and the thing I like about it is you're going fast. It kind of prevents you from steering too steeply. I guess all the forces and pressure and stuff. Good safety feature. Yeah, the steering setup's just tie rod ends, right, bolted right through the forks there on either side, and then one more in the middle, just welded the rods onto it. And then the end of the steering wheel is right here, and probably 6 inches, 8 inches up, just so it bottoms out right there on the forks on either side. So that's good. That's great. I don't want it to steer any steeper. But yeah, also should mention, how did I get the steering? Welded a bunch of support on there, and that's actually a bicycle bottom bracket. I kind of grinded down where the cranks would usually go so that the steering tube would fit over it. Same with on the bottom, just to extend it to get the tie rods functional. So yeah, it's pretty good. So storage right here, maybe a little window back there, a couple windows here. Obviously I'll have the windows able to kind of roll down or the summertime. It's going to get real hot in here. So yeah, I'm going to get a new display too, Cycle Analyst, so I can solar charge my battery there. And this panel is not going to suffice. Ideally, I'd have 2 or 3 more of these, but this will help anyways. You know, I do have some folding panels I can take if I'm just stopped there and wanted to charge. But yeah, getting in and out is really nice. The foot pegs, they work really good. Oh shit. There goes the solar panel. Oops. Let me put that back up right quick. Can't rattle too much here. So the foot pegs work good. They're nice and comfortable. And if I did happen to add a set of pedals afterwards, they'd probably have to be like right up here so it doesn't hit anything. And it's not very comfortable that way, because my feet don't really extend all the ways as they should. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. If I was sitting higher, it'd be all right, but it'd be cool to have some kind of other setup that I can still use my feet to propel the bike with electric assist or whatever. But it's really good for the time being. Pretty happy with it so far. Like I said, a bit more welding, finished the nose up. I kind of got the cab all done now. Now it's just a few supports up on the nose and box it in up there. Maybe there'll be enough room for a small little storage compartment up there too. But yeah, for now it's looking good. I won't get wet anymore on bike. So it's going to be great, I think. Yeah. I had to actually cut this steering tube down. I got to put that little rubber washer back over. But yeah, I had to cut it down to match the length of that one. Yeah, and I only got into welding a couple months ago. But so far, so good. I mean, it's all holding together. Clean up my wires too. But for now, everything's good. Pretty happy with it. I haven't measured the length or the width or anything like that yet. It's probably about the size of one of those side-by-sides, but way lighter. I mean, let's just see. Just want to see how light this is. Oh, I'd say it's getting close to. I guess it's going to be 200 pounds when all's said and done, or a little over. I'm not sure, but nothing the motor can't handle, or pedals if I get them on there eventually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all my ideas. Like I said, the door's going to flap up like a lean-to. I can sit sideways in there. I just want to show you how I get in and out and stuff, and how comfortable it looks. Okay. So put this in the way. So I'm about to get in. You can see pretty easy to get in. Walk over here, leg over the bar, right on the seat. Other leg up and over. And we're on the foot pegs. Steering wheel, everything's nice and comfy. Just perfect amount of space in here. I can always add like a water bottle holder, a speaker, whatever I want to in here. And getting out is the same. Nice and easy. Just step right out. Same as a car. And of course, like I said, the doors are going to act as a lean-to. Sit on the seat like this. The door will be out around there. I'll have protection from the elements right here. The only thing that might get a little wet or something is my legs, and that's only if it's windy. So yeah, I can put my table and cook and stuff like that there. Be nice. Nice and solid so far too. Can't wait to actually use it with the new battery when I get one. This black metal is a lot thinner than this rusty stuff, and it's a lot harder to weld. I actually had to just dab the welder on it to get it to weld like really softly. And I think I'm just going to get some JB weld and just kind of patch up the spots that burnt through. But I didn't learn it right away, so those are really shitty welds. Some of them are decently okay. Like, I started learning afterwards about that kind of material. Brakes, yes, I'm going to set up some brakes eventually. But I just got to wait to get some coroplast and plexiglass now. This thing's going to be awesome. I already took it for a couple test runs, and it works so amazing on the road. So comfy. And just kick back and relax, you know. So yeah, pedals are going to be the biggest issue right now at this moment for me. I have to try to figure that out, I guess.